Henri Schoeman has had a horror 2021-2022.
There were already like a lot of dark moments. It definitely crossed my mind a few times that I'll just give up.
The Olympic bronze medalist in Rio 2016. Finished second, of course, in the 2018 Super League Triathlon Championship Series.
I think the hardest part was, I came from a place where I thought I was on top of the world to literally to the deepest, lowest ground that you can possibly get into. So I had to fight really hard.
Schoeman looks solid. A fantastic effort from both of them. Schoeman gets the green light. He's got 8 seconds to put as much water between him and the field as he possibly can, and he is hammering down the 25-metre pool.
On fire this year.
Henri Schoeman looks like he's a man on a mission.
There is the fist pump and the thumbs up.
We arrive in London for the final of the Arena Games.
Henri Schoeman came here for one purpose.
He needs to hold off the field, and if he does, he will be your world champion.
What's the Federation's big races with them?
The rest will be true, like smooth sailing.
Ooh. Have you got your ears back, pal? They back?
Halfway.
Very red.
Now my nose is running. Oh, it feels so good to say I'm back.
Henri Schoeman is into the water. Henri Schoeman of South Africa, number 4 in the blue. Schoeman comes across the line, winner in the triple mix.
Well, we can actually go way further back to 2019. I basically got myself into race-ready shape. I was super excited to get going. It was the Super League Championship Series coming up. I got a blowout in my front wheel, and the wheel just like slid underneath me and I fell onto my left elbow. Shattered the radial head, and yeah, that was the rest of my racing season like kind of over. I had a severe illness that was attacking my body, more specifically my liver, and I wasn't able to train for 2 months, and that really put me on the back foot ever since. So I've gotten through all of that. Suddenly I'm able to race. We're in the Olympic year that was postponed, and I'm in the best form like I've ever got myself into. And I go and run my ankle broken at the Olympic Games. You can say whatever you want, but deep down I believe that I was gold medal worthy, and if it was 3 weeks earlier, maybe everything would have been different. But Olympics, it comes around every 4 years. At that time, I thought, just go all in. Going in with kind of like bone bruising on the talus at that stage, that's all we knew. Thought, I could maybe handle it, take a few painkillers and race, but the pain was just unbearable, and I had to pull out after 5Ks, and maybe that was a good thing, because if I ran the full 10Ks, maybe I wouldn't have any career right now. I put so much into trying to be the best athlete, try to get back to the start line. I've had to fight really hard. Just give me a moment. When you just get thrown a curveball or like just get beaten back down, it's the hardest thing ever, just to keep going. To be able to sit here today, ready to race with the best guys in the world, it absolutely means so much to me.
It is time for season 2023 to get underway. Welcome to Montreal. The best in the short course racing world have gathered in the snow. And there is Henri Schoeman, who has had a horror couple of years and is just happy to be back competing. Here we go, the men's race. Plenty have been waiting for this one.
Henri there went at 2:08 in that Zwift. That is just phenomenal for the last
Wow.
day. See there, Henri's focused. He knows he's got a hard task ahead.
And here they go, McQueen versus Schoeman. Schoeman looks solid for second place. A fantastic effort from both of them. Here's Henri Schoeman, who has shown such patience and diligence to get his body back to the position he needs to be to compete with these men.
I think I learned a lot about Zwift and the course on Zwift, where to use the power, how to use my power. If I can just squeeze an extra 2 to 5 seconds on the bike, that would have been the difference between winning and coming second. So definitely cramped up as well, so I need to figure out a way to not cramp up. And yeah, I think the run, you just got to get that bolt moving as fast as you can. That's the thing.
I think as a natural personality trait that I have is just a fighting spirit. And I think deep down there's just something inside of me that just keeps me pushing, keeps fighting. Yeah, there were days that were super hard, and I think my family and my wife and my daughter were around there to keep the smile on my face and keep pushing me every day. So they were definitely like there to help me through those times where I thought, you know, it was done. But I've got that fighting spirit, and I have it in racing. I've got that aggressiveness, and I think that's what really helped me to get through the hardest times as well. Growing up with Rion, my brother, who went to 2 Olympics before me in swimming, really taught me a lot about discipline, taught me about, you know, what it takes to get to that kind of level. I always wanted to be like my brother. He was always excelling in the sport. I was always living in his shadow. He was going to the Olympics, and it was all about Henri Schoeman. And he always told me, just wait, just be patient, like your time will come.
And Arena Games Triathlon is back for round 2. Across the Atlantic to now Cersei in central Switzerland, with one more chance for the best in short course triathlon to stake their claim. Justus Nieslag in the purple has been on the podium in all 5 Arena Games Triathlon events he's raced. And Henri Schoeman, Olympic bronze medalist from Rio. Let's go. Arena Games Triathlon, Cersei. Incredible swimmers all across the field, Tim. Schoeman is hammering down the 25-metre pool.
Henri Schoeman looks like he's a man on a mission.
Henri Schoeman came here for one purpose, and that is to better his second place from last time out. It looks like he is going to do exactly that with 460 metres to go. Henri Schoeman will be your Arena Games champion, and a popular win for a man who's been a figure around triathlon for the best part of a decade.
What a performance, second in Montreal, and to get on that top step after a tough 2 years. He'll be looking to go to London in 4 weeks with supreme confidence.
It all comes down to this. We arrive once again in London for the final of the Arena Games. What a weekend as it already has been. 60 of the very best whittled down to 20 after heats and repechage, and now it's the shootout to become the next world champion.
It would mean so much. I mean, you know, coming back from the injury last year, just putting myself in a position to be world champion is just, I can't explain.
Henri Schoeman has had a horror 2021-2022, on fire this year.
I just want to, you know, come back for revenge and finish it with the best that I've got.
The thing with Henri here is he's not going to go full gas in the first race. He's definitely someone who builds into it, and he saves some energy.
Schoeman has had injury after setback after injury. Schoeman knows exactly what he has to do. Would mean so much to the South African. Schoeman knows he needs to hold off the field, and if he does, he will be your world champion. One of the great swimmers in triathlon. Henri Schoeman is your world championship winner.
Look at that smile. What that means to him will sink in over the next few days.
I'm just having so much fun in the short course races though, to be honest. Like, I love Super League, I love the intensity of it. I'm still pretty good at it, put it that way. Like, I've still got it.
I've still got so much to show this world, and so much to do in the sport.
I just want to say, like, since Montreal, there's been so much support online, everywhere around. Like, it's just been overwhelming. So I mean, I just want to thank everyone out there who, you know, sends a message, gives me support. It just means so much to me. Like, I do see it, really gives me strength. It gives me a fire burning even more to get better.
And your world champion, 2016 Olympic medalist from South Africa, Henri Schoeman.